Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host Shadorian, and with me as always is Grim and Ark.
Howdy.
And they're here, but they're not here. So they're gonna do some stuff, and I'm gonna do some stuff, and we'll probably meet up at some point. And yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's actually do some stuff.
I was just trying to do some quests I just got, and it now tells me that I can't hand them in because I'm not the right. They gave me the quest at level 19, but I've got to be level 22 to be able to hand them in.
Yeah, that has happened to me a few times. It was like the 10-15 quests I was trying to do. Sit there, struggle, get it all done, and then just be like, hey, what's that? No, you need to be this level to hand it in. But I've already done everything.
Don't forget your timer.
Oh, yes.
I just don't get it though. Like, just wait to give me the quest until I'm level 22. It's not like it's a hard
Don't
quest.
tease me.
Like, if I can complete it at level 19, let me complete it. Don't make me get to 22 before I go, yeah, here you go. I did this 3 levels ago.
Right, mine.
Anyway,
I have
hashtag
to.
rant.
Ooh.
What did you find?
I just finished a quest that gave me a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, cool.
Guess that's neat.
I got Fists of Earth. I hope you're ready to get fisted.
When you
By
put it
Mother
like that.
Nature? Why not? As long as she takes me out for a date first. How would Mother Nature give me KFC? Would I have to get it? Would I have to find a chicken, and then would she just make a volcano out of the ground for me, and then I just throw like the sort of like singe the chick? Like, how does that work? Where did I get the crumbs for bread? How? I feel like I put a little too much thought into this in a short amount of time.
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Okay, cool. There we go. Now you can be locked. Oh yes.
Journal. Hammer time.
Aww. This outfit sucks. Oh well. I'll replace it with something better.
Central Lanisea. Sanal.
Really? Fine. God. So much back and forth. We are smashing it though.
We are.
Ooh.
It's only sort of back and forthy for now. Like, once we start doing this, get this arc out of the way, it's definitely a lot more linear in terms of you've done with this area, move on to the next area, move on to the next area, move on to the next area. After you've done that arc, all right, go back to the capital city, get all your shiznit done. Yada yada yada.
I vote Grindia.
Ah, this is how mineral deposits work. Actually, have to be on my minor, and then they actually appear on my mini map.
So, on a side note, do you know I was talking about mounts yesterday? Was that
Yeah.
Yeah. So level 20 is our first mount that we get. Level 20 quest.
Ah, I thought it was like 25, 30, but I think that was.
Sorry, rephrase that. It's a level 20 main quest, so it's probably something we're still well
Yeah,
off
it is.
because of the increased XP on this server.
Because it's usually after you've done all of your. No, sorry, it's when you join a grand company is when they go, here, have a mount, because you're now part of the big army, basically.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way.
I need to
It's a
go to
different way to mine. Like, it's not just as simple as going, oh, I'm going to mine.
You need to equip your thing if you haven't done it already.
I've done that now. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought it'd just be a matter of just running around, but you can't even find the deposits unless you're at a miner. Like, they don't even show up on the map.
Yeah, you gotta put your mining stuff on and then select whatever it's called, your first ability that you get.
Ah, screw it, I'll do it when I come back.
And when you get higher levels, it automatically does it into your class, so you don't even have to have it on your hotbar. It auto switches it on, as well as with Botanist, I think Sneak auto turns on as well, so you don't get creatures attacking you.
Oh, okay, that'd actually be fucking useful.
Yeah.
Oof. Had to check the
It's okay.
timer.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it's been time.
I wish I said I looked down before I said that, but I really didn't.
Oh, I should probably heal myself.
I don't know about what you said before, by the way, Ark. Getting married. It's really like a toss-up between getting violated by your large, barbed, meaty Ronzo cock, or bread rolling Grimm's fucking bunny lips.
I mean,
One seems a lot softer and nicer. One seems so much more violent and requiring of medical attention.
Don't
Yeah.
forget, I'm a bunny. I got buck teeth.
And also, a healer.
I was gonna say he's the healer, so if anything, he's the one that's gonna, you know, at least keep you alive afterwards. You have a good chance of dying with me.
I wonder if we can both marry Grimm. And then each other.
Yes, I'm down for a three-way marriage, as long as we all get experience for it.
Does it like compound? Like, do we get 10 to the power of 10 experience? Like,
I feel like we should, especially if we're all partying together.
do I get 10% on top of my 10%? Like, come on. Oh, not enough MP. Let's let that
Color
What's
your
up there?
world. Okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about sprint. Do the run.
do the thing. Do the roar.
I feel like this episode will unlock the airship, hopefully.
Well, if you hurry up.
I have to do the quests, dude. I can't
Yeah, I
just
know.
not do them.
If you
You've
bloody
already done
hurry
them all
up.
in your region.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a fate, getting attacked by antelope. So
I'm just mining some more. This is not too bad. This is not too bad.
Aha. You thought you could hide, didn't ya?
whoa, he's a shifty cunt.
I feel like
I
a
don't even know.
Cockney and a Bogan would get along a lot better than either of those. And what would be the equivalent of an American trash human? Trailer
What,
trash?
I was gonna say, are we talking trailer trash? Are we just talking regular junkies? Like what
Oh,
flavor are we going?
Bogans aren't junkies in general.
I didn't. I just said, are we talking about bogans? Are we talking about junkies? What?
Like, what's the equivalent? It's not a hillbilly because we have hillbillies in Australia, and they're different from Bogans.
They are.
It would
Southern
probably be trailer
Americans.
trash.
I mean, we do have our own trailer trash. It just has a bit of a different flavor.
What is cast glamour?
Transmog.
You can get that at level 15.
Well, I already have it, but what is it? Like, do I just use it and make one gear look
You have
like
to
two
have
gear?
like a glamour crystal, and I know they can be of different grades and stuff, unless they've got rid of that. And then you obviously have to have an armor that you want, and then it's something like that. I've never actually done it all the way through because I just where I was at, my armor was consistently changing every day, so I was just like, there is no point.
Yeah, there's not. Levies of Horizon. Oh, I suppose I should go and do one. I think you have to do the first one for a quest. Oh, but I don't wanna.
With the levies, you've always got to do like, the levies once to unlock them for the area. Like, it's like, hey, person who's just come here for the first time, we don't trust you. Do this quest to make sure you're not an idiot. Oh, you're not an idiot? Okay, here's the rest of the quests.
But I am an idiot. Well, the room got quiet. Tumbleweeds went past.
Yeah, just they didn't want to, let you down.
I didn't do it a lie.
But you're not that much of an idiot. Like,
Did you know that
in comparison, like we've got Ark in the group too.
Yeah, like,
Did you
you're
know-
fine.
that in the newest SpongeBob movie, that Keanu Reeves is the tumbleweed of wisdom? His face appears in the tumbleweed and gives them advice.
I approve of this.
His live-action face. He's not a cartoon or anything. It's just straight up Keanu Reeves.
I think I would actually watch that. Just for Keanu Reeves.
In one of the movies, like, one of the main supporting characters is Johnny Depp. And he's just like a stoner surfy fish.
Not gonna lie, I think Cyberpunk might be the game that I'd like try and do day one and even record.
Do it.
But it's gonna be PS4 though, so it won't be like super pretty. Like that's just like,
I'm sure it'll be okay. It's on PS4
It'll-
Pro.
oh, it's CD Projekt Red and I have a Pro. You're right. I'm sort of tempted to get the SSD put in there as well.
I'm tempted to get it too, but monies.
And that's pretty much it.
If someone wants sponsorship, like if they want a sponsor, I'm happy with it. Isn't that right? Jay. Damn. I tried.
How do I even...
I like how Shade's just like, no.
Stop that now.
Stop trying to get free stuff, but I want it.
I don't want trash companies to give us basic ass sponsorship. No.
Oh, I was more referring to...
Yeah, you think Razer are gonna
Sub-
buy you a new computer now? No, you're gonna get like discount shit brand being like, oi, we'll give you a fucking mouse if you advertise for us for 8 years. Fuck that.
Yeah, good point. I was just hoping to get, CD Projekt Red, like...
Yes, that'd be great. Dear CD Projekt Red, I'm going to buy your game. Buy me a computer so I can play this game. I'll play it a lot, I swear.
I'll say only good things about it unless there's shit things. Then I'll tell you the shit things.
But at CD Projekt Red, we know there's not going to be shit things.
We've been offered sponsorship several times. I said no every single time.
Ooh, that's cool though.
One was some fucking company that was essentially like... It would be like Game Traders, except if it was... Well, Game Traders is a failure, but imagine if it was an abysmal failure. They're just like, oh, we'll give you a game, but, you know, talk about us constantly. Hard pass.
Like, we will give you Duke Nukem forever, but you need to talk about our channel, our storefront every video.
You know, I probably would play Duke Nukem forever. And I have played it before, and I actually liked it. Because I wasn't overhyped like everyone. You Duke Nukem, you run around, you drink energy drinks, smoke cigars, and slap titties. What more did anybody ever want, really?
That sounds pretty much like Duke Nukem to me.
Yep. Hey guys, we're back. Had to do a cut ahead because, well, technical difficulties. Okay.
Cool.
Initiate. What do you mean? Cannot initiate one or more party members are too far away. God damn it. Alright, I need to leave.
Just get cock.
Well, I'm not the leader, and... I think I started it, I think? Did I start it?
I don't know, we're not in the party anymore.
Okay, wait. Carry out levee objectives. God damn it. Alright. What do you jerks want of me? Oh, there's a thing over here. Okay, okay. Well, if I had to level match for it, I'll probably smash it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Because once you get level synced, you're synced at the highest possible level for it, so you're fine. Bone chips. I just have to give bone chips. Lame.
Well, I'm done.
Jeebus.
And
That's what she said.
it auto warped me to Horizon, so yeah, you can re-add me to the party though.
Alright.
Sorry, I had IRL come into my office and I had to shoot the IRL away.
I hate when that happens. It's like, get out! There's no life involved here!
In a backstory, my wife's going to the shops, and I said, just text me when you're gonna go. And then the kids came up and opened my door and was like, Mom's going to the shops! So,
Ooh, I have a new trait.
You know,
Stone Whisperer.
don't listen to anything I say, it's fine.
No.
I think it just said city state unlocked. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Don't.
What is this? Leve. I think I'm up to just the goblet. The goblet, speak with Papazan, and deliver
have
a
you-
bottle of orange juice.
Oh, to get the airship quest, you actually need to go to the where the airships are.
I need to hand in this thing to wherever the Heart of the Sworn is. I think it might be.
Oh, no, but I think we might be missing this airship quest because you haven't actually got it.
Where's the Heart of the Sworn? And no, the story takes you to that quest.
Does it?
Yes,
Yes.
you can't miss the airship quest. It's impossible.
That's what you think.
Blah 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 blah. Stuff. Thancred. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Heart of the Sworn. Where is the Heart of the Sworn? Where is this town that is sworn and hearted?
I don't know.
Oh god, it's in Ul'dah.
Journal.
It's in Ul'dah. Just to use more of my money. Money.
Wish Arnie would do another season.
What are you
Why am
talking
I
about?
teleporting to Horizon? I'm already in Horizon. That seemed relevant. Do you seriously teleport back here?
Shut up. My poor money. And brain. I got small brain. Small PP energy. But when I get big brain, I get big PP energy.
Why can I? Aw, I want to do the thing.
You know, I'm probably thinking way too far into this, like I do everything, but it'd be a horrible world where the smarter you got, the bigger your dick got.
At least everyone would try and be intelligent for once.
You have an idea, and then you have a stroke, and then you have a stroke.
Oh, look at this idea.
But the question is though, like, would people want to be smart? Because wouldn't that end up getting way too bad things?
No. Could you imagine every dickhead alpha male, instead of trying to go to the gym or anything, they'd all just be in fucking libraries? In
Yeah, but then,
corners?
like, the smarter you get, if the bigger your dick gets, like, no one's gonna want to be with you eventually if it gets that big.
And also, you're not going to be
Guys
able to
won't
get
care, they'll
that
just go
smart
fucking-
because your head will pop your brain. It's only so much skull space.
Like,
They won't
maybe
care.
maybe I'm imagining this on like a massive scale, but like, I'm just imagining like it gets massive, like, you know, whale size. Like that's what's running through my mind at the moment.
You know what I'm
Is
really
that-
glad? I'm glad we have skulls, because it would be super gross if you had to like brush your hair. And that was just skin over your brain.
I just wouldn't.
I reckon it'd itch.
Be like a jellyfish.
Yuck.
That-
Where's
That would
this
redefine
fucking...
one hit kill. Like, you could just hit someone and just, like, punch him and that's it. Done. Good night.
Where's the elevator to go to the place?
Oh, this way. To go to the airships.
No. Well, I guess it also goes to the airships, but that's not what I'm going to take it for.
Okay.
I love that you're
way.
in my hometown, showing me where to go.
Yeah. It's like, I've seen some things and I've done some stuff while I've been waiting for you, boy.
Yeah, I've been level 31 alchemist and 18 botanist or something.
I kind of feel like that's a solid race class combo that you've got going there.
I thought so too. You know, rabbit, botany, like, makes sense, right?
And white rabbit.
Yeah. Is that where you needed to go?
It is.
Cool.
The map kept telling me to go somewhere else that wasn't here.
Yeah, it tells you to go the other way, but like,
There's
The
no
other way
fucking
ends in a dead
elevator
end.
there. Yeah.
yeah, it's just a weird pinpoint on the map, eh?
I'd be bothered to send them a bug report, but they don't care about bug reports, or otherwise I wouldn't have a problem installing updates. Problems. I have
See,
problems.
I've only been having these weird issues, like, now. Like, this is the first time I've ever had like patching issues or downloading issues, and from when I like gone through all the Google threads, this shit's been happening for years for some people. Like every update that comes out.
Yeah, these last two problems that I had are the worst problems I've ever had. I know
Which
I
is
had
saying it's not
problems
too
before,
bad. Like,
but
at
they
least
were
the game's
minor.
not deleted itself.
Well, yeah, I only had to like troubleshoot a bit and then eventually update. These last few times I've had to delete and reinstall completely. Which is really annoying when, you know, I'm doing it literally 10 minutes before we start recording.
Do you have to
Man, that sucks.
re-download or just reinstall?
Both.
Jeez. I guess that takes me like 20 hours to download this game.
Square Enix is small PP energy at the moment. I'll get over it. Hey, it turns out that I get to bitch about it after all.
Yeah, see? Came up naturally. Hey, where do you find pets in this?
Just go to the marketplace and click on the minions icon.
That's what I'm looking for. Ah, minions, found it. Cool.
Man, that is an ugly freaking top that I'm wearing.
Oh, some of these are really cheap.
Yeah, I bought 3 decent-ish ones. I got a raccoon, I got a minecart with a rock in it, and I got a small turtle.
Long live Nanamo!
Fat cat.
84,000
gil.
Cutscene.
May she reign!
So I was-
Oh, you're right.
They regaled me with
I wasn't
tales of a
expecting one.
champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
I'm so torn on the Lalafell. I kinda hate them, but I kind of love them.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it
I feel
forth!
very meh about them. I do not have an opinion either way.
I don't know, I like the little crackhead one, I like the princess, and I like the paladin dude with his pointy-ass mustache.
Betokening
Oh,
our
but,
gratitude and esteem.
Most of them are super crap.
Raubon,
Your Grace,
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
as you command, Your Grace.
Well, I'm gonna buy this.
I wish
If what they say
that
is
other
true,
Final Fantasy characters were in
Ul'dah
this.
owes you a great debt. I am
Well, I guess there is that
Raubon
FF15
Al-Din.
event, so
With the consent
which
of her
sort of comes
grace,
true.
I
Yeah, but I
oversee
mean,
the
like,
brave
if we could
souls
have,
of
like, I don't know,
her
like
grace
Sid and
invites you to
Barrett
join
and,
her at the coming banquet.
like, I don't know,
I
Zell,
trust
Laguna.
an honor
They should
is
have an
ours
event for
to
every
help
single
you.
game.
No, I think they'll get around to it eventually. I think
sake
they're
of her-
probably more focused on cross IP than anything, because then they just dropped the Nier Automata stuff in 5.1.
Oh man, I want to do that. Okay, Samurai is tank, right?
No, DPS.
Is it really?
Yes, because that was going to be my backup DPS class.
Pretty tempting.
If you're going to do it, I mean, I am curious to roll Dragoon, so if you do want Samurai, I will back up for a Dragoon. I just want to have something to mix it up, so if I don't feel like...
No, we really need
Tanking.
to keep the Trinity.
Oh, I'll keep the Trinity, but eventually, like, you'll be doing your thing and, oh, I want to play some Final Fantasy, but I can't do this. I'm going to level up my Dragoon.
Well, I'm pretty sure we can all just do that with whatever. Like, this whole time, Grim could have been a freaking warrior.
But he
For
can't,
his
he
off-screen.
wouldn't be, yeah, but he wouldn't be able to get past Natasha, because then his story would have gone way, way further ahead than where he is now.
Yeah, but if we're later in the game and the story's where it...
Oh,
it
when we
is
get to the point and we have a few quests in the roulette and he wants to level stuff up, he can do that. But you don't bother leveling up other stuff like that now. You just do Palace of the Dead.
What
Yeah, that
are
one
the
looks
top
soon, doesn't it?
DPS classes? What do you think the best DPS are?
Oh.
Not including Dragoon, because I've already done that.
I mean, for like black mages, obviously go hard ones if they don't bloody get interrupted and stuff, because obviously all the AOE magic attacks. Samurais were pretty decent when I was using them in Stormblood, but I'm guessing they've been balanced and whatnot by now. Like their thing is like definitely a lot of self-utility rather than any group utility. Like they've got like samurai jumps that they can get out of the way, samurai jumps that they can get in and slice.
It might be better to just be
so-
a ninja.
I think the only thing for samurais is they have like only like 1 or 2 ranged skills, full stop. Like everything else is melee range.
I bet they've got that sweet plate armor though.
No,
So top
not
DPS classes in 14 after the Shadowbringers update.
Oh yeah, what's the quote unquote
Black Mage
official?
is top.
Still? Yep.
Samurai is number 2.
Oh.
Monk is number 3.
Oh.
Summoner is 4.
Yeah.
Dragoon is 5.
Yeah.
Bard is 6. And Dancer is 7.
I love how
Wow.
Rogue just is not on that list. What about ninjas?
Well, they're not top 6 by the looks of it.
Top 7.
Top 7.
Look on another.
Bard's on here though.
Check another list.
Okay.
I feel like that might be a little bit subjective. Because it really is just down to...
Samurai, Black Mage are top. Comes up frequently.
Oh crap, I gotta go to the steps of Thal.
That's on Reddit too, just so you know.
That only gives it mild legitimacy.
Yeah, but like literally everyone in that
But
thread is saying Black
Samurai
Mage.
was pretty high up there
Samurai.
in Stormblood too, so obviously they've taken bugger all nerfs by the looks of it, which makes me a little happy. But I've got a Samurai on my main character, so if you do want to run Samurai,
I kind of just am a little bit over the whole aesthetic. Because
especially
like,
being a DPS, like, you're going to be maining DPS, so I guess,
because after Neo, you know, that's kind of exclusively samurai gear.
yes.
So I was
Black
thinking,
Mage is
I'm not gonna go a magic user. It's just not gonna happen.
okay. Go a Dancer. That's a new class.
Nah,
I mean, it's still, I guess it is top 7, but no, it's actually ranged as well. It's physical ranged.
it's like swords or knives essentially. I assume that a ninja is knives as well,
Yes.
and a
The job-
samurai
the
would
job-
be katanas.
Yep.
Are you wanting a melee DPS?
Oh yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
I might just go ninja, just to be different.
Ninja, while lost one of its more fun skills in the expansion with duality, it's got something even better with Bunshin.
I do like the idea that I can just be like, I would rather have no aggro, please.
Well, if you check your Disciples of War and Magic in your character menu, it literally breaks everything up into like tank, healer, melee DPS, magic DPS, and physical range DPS. So, I mean, I know Red Mage was pretty middle groundy, like for melee as well as magic. So that might be something worth your while, but I guess it's not top 7 either. I know Blue, everyone pretty much laughed at Blue Mage.
I wonder what my offhand is as a pugilist.
None, you just punch things.
You've got two sets of fist weapons, like, as in you've got
Yeah,
fists
so
in
you-
both hands, like your
yeah.
offhand is your fists.
Man, that
Like, you-
sucks, wee wees.
You put a cestus on each hand, so it's just like, hey, boom. Hey, when you're a tank, you just don't get an offhand unless you're a paladin.
I have a shield for some stupid reason. Like, where's my book? I want a book. I want my glowing balls in my hand. You heard me.
I did hear you. Giggity.
Thank you.
I want my balls in my hands.
I want another.
I whip my
friend.
balls back and forth. I whip my balls back and forth.
Funnily enough, I've always wanted to just get that song and then just like cut out this hair and then just replace it with just the most, yeah.
I want to.
I whip my balls back and forth, especially because it'd just be so out of time with everything. It'd
I want
nearly
to
be
get-
viral for all the wrong reasons.
What's that song called by Beyonce?
All single ladies.
I don't think you're ready for this. Bootylicious. I want to get Bootylicious and put it over the top of the intro of Attack on Titan. Because Attack on Titan is all like, oh, 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 oh. I don't think you're ready for this. It kind of matches up pretty well. All of these are crappy. How much is that wind-up airship? Oh, $500. Done.
Oh, I could have given you a wind-up airship. Unless it's a countdown. I have one.
God damn it. You should sell it.
Yeah, but then I got this little green minion thing that's following me around, a Morbol seedling. It's pretty ugly. I like it. It suits my character, like, it's a seedling, like, it suits my character really well. If you think about it, like, botanist, alchemist, rabbit, like, if I get hungry, I'll just turn around and eat it.
Aw. But he's friend. You don't eat friend.
Fish are friends, not food. I didn't say anything about plants.
We're going to the Gate of Thal. I believe that's where I'm supposed to go to.
How do I mine bone chips? Do I have to like mine corpses or some shit?
Sounds like a really good profession. I'm a bone chip miner.
Why isn't there a necromancer in here?
Because
That's essentially a black mage.
no, black mage is purely elemental.
I made a mistake.
Mistakes were made.
Well, I'm trying to warp to somewhere in Ul'dah, and it just kind of warped me outside instead of where I want to go. Come on, stop loading the loading sequence. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Now I gotta find another one of those damn things. I'm just gonna go on the map. That's gonna be easier, I think. Although, what is
Wait.
this?
Where are you looking for?
Weaver, goldsmith, miner, gladiator.
Oh yeah, Ark, have you done any mining yet?
Yes, level 12 at the moment.
Oh, good job.
So I thought I'd keep myself entertained while Shade's trying to catch up.
I'm just trying to get to level 19. What level are you, Ark?
22.
Awesome.
Oh man, these backwards and fourth quests suck balls. Go here, go here, go here. Now go here, in the middle of this maze. Only to go to this other part of the maze. You know that angry face from 4chan? That is me right now.
Oh, you mean the old school? No!
No, although that one is good. I'm talking about the one that's like, "Rah!" The angry screaming one.
Ah, yes, yes.
Man, I haven't seen a good 4chan meme in a while.
Well, you said it there, 4chan.
Yeah, but like, you remember the old stoned face one?
Yeah, I remember the good old days.
Ark lives that one. I mean, what?
Hey, Ark is the inspiration for that one.
Okay, there we go. And I don't want to join
bone
this.
chips, I found you.
I don't want to join the stinky guild.
So I have 13 glamour prisons.
Nice.
I wouldn't bother using them for a while.
I said you're going to be going out of gear, in and out, especially pre-Shadowbringers, it will just be new gear, new gear, new gear, new gear.
I just don't know what to do. Oh, I've got like 998 lightning shards.
I'm gonna wait
Jesus.
till we're halfway through Heavensward before I grab the complete collection. Which is like $60, but that has Stormblood and Shadowbringers as well.
I've got the complete collection.
Yeah, I know.
Dominoes, great.
It's because of that Final
Yeah.
Fantasy XIV group that we're in. They're the ones that actually set it up. Because they were nearly going to get that set up with Pizza Hut.
Get wrecked, Pizza Hut. I think Pizza Hut will die before Domino's does.
Yeah, I do too.
I only ended up getting Dominoes and Pizza Hut if there's like some kind of special thing like that. Otherwise, there's this pizza place around the corner from us. It does like, do you know how American style pizzas, like, they're big but they're not overloaded with crap?
I guess
Yeah.
it would depend on what kind of American pizza you're talking about.
Like, you look at American pizzas, like, they're just not overloaded with, like, all the time. It's like, you know, you have your pepperoni pizza, it's just pepperoni. Like, they're not thick and, like, falling apart most of the time.
I don't know.
I like you
Anyway.
say most of the time to cover your own ass in case next time you get pizza, it's like, well, I've been betrayed!
Well, anyway, so realistically, it should, like, a pizza should just be, like, you know, minimal good quality ingredients to make good flavor rather than just overloading it with so much meat you can taste the different meats.
I like that.
Well, you're wrong. I'm kidding.
Silence, the chef has spoken.
Everyone has their own opinions, but in my opinion, like, you should be able to taste all the ingredients of the pizza. And there's a pizza place around the corner from us that does that, and it's fucking cheap.
If I had pizza crust and put a really thick steak on top of it, it would still be a lot of toppings, and I'd still be tasting all of the ingredients.
Okay, I'm saying lots of different toppings. Like, you know how you get those meat lovers pizza that have like 12 different kinds of meat on them?
Yep, I get them all the time.
I put American cheese on mine. What the hell is this?
Oh, I'm in the gold court. I've never been here.
When I was talking
You
about
will
like
have
what
to do
you
the
meant,
gold also for the main quest in Stormblood, so you will go there eventually.
No, I meant I just dropped down. I didn't realize I could jump
Western.
off. Anyway, sorry. Go on, Shade. good.
I thought you were talking about how there's like two kinds of mainly American pizza. There's like the, I wouldn't call it thin and crispy, but like I guess what we'd call it here is classic.
Yeah.
Except they're like 3 times the size of our pizzas. You can get them from New York Slice, but you can't get them from anywhere else.
Yeah.
But then there's also the Chicago deep pan, which is like 3 deep pan pizzas from here on top of each other.
Yeah. Well, they're the ones that you like, right?
Yes.
Well, I like deep pan here. A Chicago deep pan, I'd probably get through a slice and be good.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like a lot of the places as here are doing that Chicago deep style, but they're like, it's more toppings than base.
That's like dancing the line of a
And then it
pie.
starts. If you can't hold up the pizza without it breaking, I think that's an issue. Like if the base just starts falling apart because so much toppings on it that it can't physically hold itself.
I can hold mine. I glue it together with American cheese and creme fraiche. Creme fraiche.
Okay.
And Grim is just like, well, you're wrong, and you're wrong,
It's okay. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions of different things.
even if it's wrong.
Yeah. Hey, so I got the goldsmith skill. So, who's doing goldsmithing? Ark.
I haven't picked it up yet, but it sounds like I'm doing it.
Yeah, because you're doing mining, it makes sense.
No, I did the synergize.
Yes. Sure.
Alright.
I did do Cert 2 in hospitality, and Cert 3, and Cert 4.
I did my commercial cookery, which is qualified chef trade over in Australia.
My mom did that, and then she was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
Probably
pretty
around the
much,
same
it's-
time that I was like, fuck this shit. I mean, yes, you're always able to go and find a job, but
Yeah.
that doesn't
That's what I mean,
matter
like,
if your job sucks and you hate it.
Hey, it suits me down to the ground because, you know, I've been able to do my teaching stuff and get work over school holidays because of it, so...
Color of the wind. Return
Yes, I guess that synergizes rather well, doesn't it, Grim?
Yes.
Does that mean you could just sit there and then just, like, intentionally get some shit, just cook it till it's black, and then if your kids start playing up at school, you just start throwing, like, hardened blackened, like, leftovers at them? That would be so hardened that they, like, start breaking windows.
That's very
Oh,
disrespectful
little
to
Timmy.
the food.
Ah!
That's very disrespectful to food,
Okay,
though.
don't go out of your way to burn the food. Just if you have some leftover burnt food at the end of the night, save it, make sure it goes hard, makeshift weapon.
But leftover burnt food should not exist.
But does it not ever exist in your world? Don't you occasionally
hasn't.
screw up?
I
Hasn't
feel like
for a
it'd
long
be
time.
pretty rare. If anything, it'd be undercooked before it's burnt.
Well, that's where I thought you were going with the rare, huh?
I don't mean specifically your food, by the way, Grim. I mean, like, you know, people tend to send it back every now and then because they're like, it's not cooked enough. Like, people will
Here's
complain
your
about that
product.
100% of the time before they
Oh,
complain
God.
about it being overcooked.
Number of people at Sizzler. I want fucking well done. Bring out well done. This isn't well done.
That did kind of happen to me, but I also didn't care. I prefer medium well, and they brought out medium, so I shrugged and ate it anyway because I'm not a fucking baby.
Good on you.
I have a preference.
That's
but
what I'm
it's
like,
still
you know,
fucking steak.
Is it still edible? Yes. It's like only if it was like I asked for well done and I got rare, then I'd be like, okay.
Put it
you're
back
done,
in for a
dudes.
bit, bring back the same bit. I don't care, just cook it a little
Or if
bit
it was the
more.
other way around, if I asked for rare and I got well done, I'd be like,
Why is this quest locked? below my level?
It's a good question.
I've apparently already accepted it. Deliver a bottle of orange juice.
Oh, you've got to deliver that to Vesper Bay.
I think I'm done here.
Because after you do that quest, you unlock dying, like your armor items. Not dying.
I'm dying.
I'll show you dying.
That's illegal to put that on the internet.
Is it?
It is. Are you
Is that
kidding me? They're gonna take me back to Ul'dah. And also, it's locked. Why are so many things locked? Okay, so my next story quest is red with a key on it. And the only other quest I have is red with a key on it. Help.
Well, obviously you are not at the level requirement, so you might need to do a fraction of grinding to get to your level requirement.
The 2 level requirements are level 14 and 15, and I'm level 16.
Are you currently in a Disciple of War or Magic class? Basically, are you not crafting?
It doesn't say anything about those sorts of requirements.
Just trust me, be in a just normal class, don't be in a crafting class, and then
I'm not
try
in a
and accept the
crafting
quests.
class. I'm a fucking pugilist. You can see what class I'm in the
No,
party.
I can't because you're out of the area. Once you're out of the area, it hides everything.
Well, that's dumb. But no, I'm not going to change class whilst running around trying to finish quests. The banquet will begin soon. Put on the voice of the just and...
Oh,
wait
that's
for
why
the-
you can't do the next quest. You gotta put on the goddamn earring before you can accept it.
That's stupid.
Because you're going to a fancy ceremony and all that stuff, and that's apparently what rich people do. They put on fancy jewelry in Ul'dah. If you go to Limsa, it's a pair of shoes, and if you go to Gridania, it's, I think, a shirt.
That's fucking stupid. So, what? Is it just gonna fucking work now?
Yeah, put on the earrings, and you should be able to do it normally.
Oh my god, that is so fucking stupid.
Is it? It sounds it.
Can't do this quest, you gotta wear your earring. Why don't you just... Why doesn't it say that in the description? Requires you to have
it
this
does.
equipped.
Should on the fucking quest log on the... Well, it's on the right for me.
Yeah, New Gridania has the mask. I'm sorry if you already covered.
Oh, it's the mask. Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. Sure.
Yeah, no, I like the masks.
Yeah, it's that wood mask, isn't it, with the 2 black holes for eyes?
Yep, I've now got an upgraded version of the red mask that's got black eyes and stuff.
Oh.
It just
I've had it
says
on the
put on
entire
the
time,
voice
just
of
haven't
the
looked at it.
just. So
Maybe it's
that's
a choker?
pretty vague. No, I've already got it equipped. It's a stupid earring. But the point is, they're not like put on the green earring. They're put on the voice of the just. Like I'm supposed to know that's an earring. Anyway. I gotta go
Potatoes.
I gotta go to Hastings Street.
Hustings strip.
See? Hastings Street. It makes sense, right?
The
But it's
pasty
not
strip.
Hastings, it's Husting.
Who's teleporting to Horizon?
Me.
Okay. I'm coming with you, apparently.
Oh. I go down the hammers.
Okay, I feel like I've gone past it again.
See, look, I've got a little green seedling.
Oh, a little fucking baby
Normal
mulberry.
seedling. Yep.
That's fucking squashed on the ground before it fucking causes any problems.
I feel like it's near the gold place. Hustings Strip.
It's, you gotta go like,
You gotta go to the elevator
in the
again
middle.
and go down to Hastings Street.
yeah, or you go from like, if you're at the marketplace, you sort of like work your way into the middle of the map and then go up a set of stairs, basically. That's not the hammers.
This place is a maze. I wish we were in Gridania.
Yeah, that side of it annoys me about Ul'dah. That's why I prefer Limsa.
I very much prefer Gridania. Because it's just the 3 sectors. One sector has this stuff, the other sector has that stuff, and the other sector has that stuff. The end. Whereas,
Or you just go to Limsa and you just go, hey, you spawn in, if you walk to the left, all the shops are there. All of them.
or if you want to do this
single one.
quest, you've got to walk across all these stupid fucking bridges. I don't like Limsa.
Well, it's not that bad.
It's my least
I-
favorite of the towns.
Really? Wow. How dare you?
Like it's
Yes. How dare you?
it's got the one convenient factor of warping there and going to the shop and leaving. But generally speaking, when I have to go to the main town, I do a bit more than that.
Well, until we unlock the town, like the main, like the second main town in Stormblood, like, yeah, Limsa it's gonna probably be for me.
All hail the Sultana.
This is, I think, the second main town in Stormblood. It's like you
Your
can
grace.
ride your mounts in town. You can't fly in town, but you can at least ride your mounts, and bloody everything's like in this one sort of circle area.
By right of the royal house of Ul, I,
He's
Nana,
holding her on his
sovereignty
arm
of
like a
my
frickin'
land,
hawk
have
or an
summoned you
owl.
here.
I know exactly who you're talking about as soon as you said that.
Honored
Realm
guest,
is probably my favorite Grand
I give
Company
you
commander, though.
I like the yellow one.
and with that,
Poor Realm, he gets fucked up too over the course of the story. He has a good character arc.
What's
The
the
other two
yellow
didn't-
company?
Gridania's
Not to
fucking
spoil
yellow
your
serpents or some
appetite,
yellow
walk
jackets
in
or
her
some
good-
shit.
Yeah, I don't like yellow, but I like
Beneath
snakes.
her mask of stately serenity.
Spoilers.
She is a... But there will be... I am
It's kind of
truly
not that spoilery.
that light.
Yeah, I'm not obviously too phased, but you know.
Needs to say some words to validate
So
that he's still
bright.
here.
Do you
Yep.
know what a
Tell me
grand
true.
company is?
Have you been troubled by strange...
Then it's
It
not a
is-
spoiler.
visions?
Oh.
And mayhap...
There you
No,
go.
he's
Yeah,
just
it's gonna be
people
for
getting
realsies.
messed up.
Oh,
Well, that's why I said messed up and I
Yes,
didn't say for
you
realsies
are
what was
like they
happening.
were.
I guess that would depend on what company you're going to be going with as well.
Are we all going
Allow
the
me
same
to
company?
explain. Though they were not of this land,
Yes, it's just to make things easier.
and they stood with us at Cartano.
Eventually,
The
when you
day
go,
we
I
lost
think you
them.
get a certain way through the company, they actually really allow
None
you
who
to join
survived
the other
have
companies.
forgotten the heroes,
So, like
the
with your class quests, you
names of
technically
these
can't do
heroes.
other classes supposed to
And in
until
our
like your level
mind's
5.
eye, it
Because
is
that's
for
when your
this
guild master
reason
goes, oh,
we have
I
come to
release you,
call
you're
them
allowed to go
the
join other
Warriors
guilds.
of Light.
There's a cutscene.
When I look at you, must protect that
Sorry.
crystal at all costs.
It's probably nearly finished
It
though.
is a gift.
I'll nearly finish
Yours
you.
is no ordinary. Only
That's not
heroes
nice.
And martyrs are fit to bear.
It is if you take it in the context of it.
Yeah, that's even worse if you put it in that kind of context. I'll nearly finish you, then I'm just gonna walk off.
Yeah, that's right. Rude.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Apparently, this one is all losses.
For you.
Well-
Everything is not coming up Millhouse.
I don't know if it counts as a win for you.
Eh.
I mean, if you're gonna jerk somebody else off, you might as well finish it. Otherwise, you've gone through all of the effort and not really accomplished anything.
Well, it depends if what your goal is. If your goal is to leave them frustrated just before they finish, then you would leave them just before they finish and go, I feel fulfilled.
But you still yanked that doodle. One way or another.
But, yeah.
Flames to
I'm
the
okay with that.
war!
If you're gonna do
Sometimes-
it, you might as well do it properly.
Victory belongs to the bold.
I mean, that's the one that I use most of the time, don't get me wrong. How my arm's getting tired? No, you started, I'll finish where you started.
The yellow serpents
completionist.
are in need of succor.
I'm more of a
Pray,
fine, I'll
send
do
the
it.
white wolf. The adventurers risk.
I'm just more of a, I can't be bothered anymore.
Oh god, this looks like a horrible long cutscene with a war in it. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna move the mouse off screen. So there's the three
It's
Grand
all
Company leaders here. Apparently there's a war
It
happening.
is nothing.
Is this a 50,000 minute cutscene?
It's a little bit of a cutscene, doesn't go into that. It's just pretty much, I think it's supposed to just be like the, what do you call it? Not preamble. Context to why the Empire and the Grand Companies are the way they are.
I vaguely remember it about barrier breaks and stuff like that, and some old dude that saves everyone.
We are being watched.
Yes.
Damn
Oh,
old
yeah,
dudes
dumb,
watching
you'll-
people.
Yeah, because the old dude was, you'll learn about him. Better not say things.
This reminds me of something I meant to say in an episode and didn't.
Bloodthorn, respond.
Something about old dudes.
Respond, damn you.
What is it reminding me of? Okay, yeah, that's right. I was talking about the arcade that's across the road of my house, right? So remember how I was saying that they have a kissing booth?
Oh no, this isn't gonna go well, but we continue.
So they've got like dodgem cars slash bumper cars, and they've got like a shooting gallery and range and stuff and all that stuff. Like that's all cool and stuff. But in there they've got a kissing booth, right? So
Yeah. I said yes.
already that's like,
Speak to me.
who do you think's going to be? Like, I'm sure there's some people that will innocently be like, ha, $5 for a kiss. But you know some dirty, filthy dude is going to go to the bar, drink a whole bunch and be like, oh, I'm going to kiss some of these young birds. Come on, love, give us a bit of tongue. Ugh, yuck.
See, I was assuming you're gonna go down, and someone's already turned it into a glory hole.
Aw,
Turn it all to the seventh.
That's where I was assuming it was going.
I thought I took it to a bad place.
Can they not be reached?
Well done.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you read all, like, especially if you read all, like, the Brisbane Reddit threads, the number of people that complain that there's not enough glory
What
holes in
about
Brisbane, I'm just like, oh dear God.
Yuck.
Why is this even a conversation?
That's just a really good way to get an STD. Why the hell would you want to do that?
In fact, someone did comment, that's a really good way to get an STD, I'm pretty sure.
At least through Tinder, you know who to blame for whatever STD you
Yes.
get.
Must give the
A direct, like, line to line, hey, it was you last, had to check yourself
Before I wreck yourself.
before I wreck myself and yourself.
You know this
Or
to
maybe
be
you should check
true.
yourself before you wreck
Let us
yourself
not
and myself.
sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely.
Man,
but
these
to
guys are
no
yappy.
avail. Let them
They
withdraw,
are.
and let
All
us
of
be
the
ones to
pretext.
stand with
If
my
anybody wants to
squad.
actually like read this stuff and we're talking over it, feel free to like turn down the volume and just read it as it pops up. I am trying to leave it up for long enough to read. And I am trying to let them talk, but also they go for so long, we can't not talk. So long. Ooh,
Don't worry,
I
once
like
we're
these
all like
fucking
watching the same
backstories.
cutscenes and we're all doing the same scenes, like, it won't be, the talking won't be as bad, and it'll be a bit more on point because we'll all be dealing with our various problems.
You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody
Yes.
I'm still currently thinking Rogue Ninja, but I'm gonna have to have some consideration. That's a ways off anyway. I think I'm gonna have to get to Pugilist level 30 one way or another anyway.
The
Yes.
outcome of this battle was long since decided.
It sure was, and you're all
Better to
wrecked.
retreat now than risk a massacre. This
Mine,
dark,
mine,
stifling
mine.
presence. Who?
I have to mine 100
what?
blocks of obsidian. Well, 99, but close enough.
I kind of like this Ken E. Center person.
Really? She just
We
seems
go
really
to take our
bland.
place
She's a bit
beside
vapid,
Archon
but
Louis.
also she kind of
To
looks
your
cool.
positions.
I like her staff, and that's about it.
I like her. I don't know if you'd call it a helmet, like a tiara. And I like her staff, which is more of like a jagged, pointy spear.
I still think this might be a class though, because that hasn't been released yet. Because the bird that runs Limsa, dual pistols.
I want Blue Mage.
It's in the game.
Yeah, I know, but I want it to be an official class.
Yeah, because it's not like a proper class, isn't it? It's like
It's more of a everybody can be it sort of thing. Which would be really good for you, Grim, to tackle some of that. I wonder if it counts as a cross skill.
no,
Because he's a magic caster, right?
but it's a DPS in terms of role.
I
Because
wonder
they
if...
basically got rid of all the class skills and they replaced them with all those role skills instead.
Yeah, but that's shit.
Oh, yes and no. Like it makes like leveling some other classes like obsolete now.
But I liked being able to choose one or two skills from any class.
So I'm sort of bummed out that all the jobs have lost their second class requirement, because it sort of made you experiment with other classes to see if you might have liked something that you wouldn't have looked at before. Like when I wanted to become a paladin, instead of just leveling up gladiator, I had to go gladiator at 15, and then I had to go conjurer. I mean gladiator at 30, and then I had to go conjurer at 15.
What I would do is I would make it so that if you're leveling up a second class, once you get it to max, you get to keep 5% of the stats.
Oh, you get double the XP once you're at max level on all your other classes, I'm pretty sure.
What? Glamour
Yeah, you get.
dresser.
Oh, never mind. So you're talking to me.
No. Oh, I can store stuff?
That's the only reason I didn't bring over my samurai and then just start a fresh class, because I wouldn't have any of the class quests or anything to do.
Do I
But,
own a house?
You should have a hotel. I mean, you could have a room at the quicksand.
Exit room. Maybe
Yeah,
that's where I am.
you passed out. Yeah, you did. You went to your got put back in your hotel room, bruh.
I'm not surprised. That was a long-ass cutscene. We're almost at time because of that. Jeez. That's alright, we'll go a bit over.
But it means, like, next main quest for you should 100% be the bloody airship quest. We're nearly there, Grim. We're nearly gonna start doing something productive. What do you got? I'd say at this rate, Grim might max out some fucking crafting classes before you're done.
I can't wait until it's me that's maxing out the crafting classes. What have I got? Fishing, leatherworking, and third thing that I forgot already. Carpentry. Oh god. I'm gonna have to do a lot of carpentry. It'll be fine though. Really, it's like 97% complete till my next level. I'm nearly level 17. I think, yes, this is the airship quest. Is this airship quest long and drawn out, or is it talking to people and then unlocking the airship?
It's go on the airship, go to a different city-state. I mean, it's not a mandatory thing, but attune to the Aetheryte. Go to the private chambers of the leader, the note, to the other leader. Then you've been to all three places, and then you go back to where you started from. Basically, it can be done in about 20 minutes if you just just forget everything else.
Well, I can at least like go to the next place, like go to Grimville, and
Grimville. I like that. We're sticking with that. It's fucking Grimville.
And then attune the crystal and call it an episode there.
Sounds good.
And then after you've done your airship quest, you should get it's probably pirates, and that's the quest we're up to.
I'm making a whole bunch of materia.
Oh.
I got a whole bunch of spirit stuff that from like level 5 I kept for a reason. This is 100% spirit bonded.
You should get you some death blow.
What's that?
Sick.
Cocaine that kills you. But it's the greatest high of your life. Death blow.
It's a yellow materia in Final Fantasy VII that is essentially a, what do they call it, command materia, and
yes.
It just adds like a 50% chance of instant death on your enemy to whatever attack you do.
Brutal.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I always put that on Vincent.
Especially with death penalty.
Just Rex.
He did.
What do these people want? Oh, always wanting something. Here, say your piece. I never want to see you again.
Yeah, this is one of the last times you'll visit the quicksand. You see her later on, she's like, wow, it's been so long since I've seen you. It's like, hey.
What a shame.
What's
She is adorable.
Piety do? P-I-E-T-Y.
Religious
that
people
is
things.
the but for the stat bonus it is for
Mind.
Piety isn't considered in the attributes anymore. Interesting. I don't know anymore. It used to be in the attributes along with like intelligence and mind. It used to be the sixth stat, I swear, was piety.
It would be mind, because that's what a lot of games do. The religious one, or faith in Dark Souls, is actually mind, which is
They
like...
changed it now. So if you're a healer, you
Yeah.
want mind specifically, but if you're a magic DPS, you want an int.
Yeah. Like how in Dark Souls 1, for example, you'll have intelligence for sorceries and faith for miracles.
Oh, I just assumed that the healers would run on int and mind.
And then in a lot of other role-playing games, you'll have special defense and special attack separate as those as well. And people with mind tend to get more magic resist as opposed to magic attack. I said special defense and special attack, didn't I?
No, you said magic a second ago.
Yeah, that's the right one. I was talking about Pokemon by accident the first time. Pokemon has special attack and special defense. Role-playing games in general, though, have magic attack and magic defense. So, your mind will be your healing / piety, and intelligence will be your... Oh, crap, I can't remember what they call intelligence as opposed to piety.
Vitality, intelligence, dexterity, piety, mind.
Piety should be mind.
Well, I've got mind +1 and piety +1 on something.
I think I'm upset because I can't find that goddamn elevator again to the airship. You've shown me. I know where it is. Can't find it though. You walk up some steps and go into the airship. Why am I finding this difficult? Sorry guys. I think it's up there. Oh god, that looks like a quest. What do you want? Oh no, what do you want? Why did I accept your garbage quest? Finally found it, damn. Airship landing, oh yeah.
Oh, we're actually almost there.
Yes, I know. Really?
So will he have to meet at the pirate thing too?
I think that's where we should all meet. Oh, meet up at Aleport. Because, I mean, I think he has to go to Aleport to talk to someone, and then they go up to bloody Natasha.
So, wait, where's that one?
Aleport is the big city with the crystal that's below the dungeon.
Yeah, but which...
Limsa, red.
Oh yeah, I got airport.
That's the crap place I don't like.
So, but is that where he'd go to, airport?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm there.
I just got over the pirate theme within an hour or two of going there.
Yarr.
And then it just drags on for frickin' ages. Whereas in Grimtown, it's all like pretty forests and stuff.
Oh, you didn't have to stop talking. I was just my mate went down the wrong hole.
It's fine, dude. I'm watching a cutscene. Taking the airship, remember?
Oh yes.
Bye, Thancred. Bye, guy that I don't remember the name of because you weren't that important. Bye, small mustache friend. Wow, apparently these people really like me. I don't really remember them already.
Like, hello, you.
They're all like, bye, and I'm like, I can't wait to never see them again.
There is actually a few NPCs that do that. It's like, hey, because you see them like expansions later, and you're like, hey, what's up, rah rah? It's like, hey, you, and they even in like in the text when they're like, and when they're talking to you, they're like, I'm not sure if you remember me. It's like, good, because I don't.
I like. Oh, okay. Important lore. Bad guy, antagonist, cutscene. I guess this is gonna be a long episode. Wow, they really need to clean up this cutscene. This is the worst looking cutscene I've seen so far.
You can tell it's from bloody AR.
Yeah, it looks like a JPEG image that's moving.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so these dudes in these armor,
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of
The
the
Empire.
oath lingers still.
Is that like the Empire in
Since the Imperial
Star Wars?
fleets
Basically,
course
they're
from
trying to be
Ul'dah,
dicks,
led by the
and they have
Shield,
means through.
mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake
they're
lay
talking,
ripe
and
for the
also
taking, and all
I'm
of
barely following what's
Eorzea
going
would
on.
soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though
Midgard
we
Soma.
succeeded in slaying that lord among worms,
Wait,
the
what?
dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship
They're just talking
was
about how
lost,
their
and
invincible
all
flagship
hope of
got destroyed by the
victory
Midgard Soma.
so
Oh, yeah. Yep.
conquest.
He looks
times.
brutal. I wonder if that's a raid. Ow, my brain. No more, please. That's very high pitched. I'm pretty
Not
sure
exactly
the
a
cutscene is
raid.
over. Yeah, so now that we've seen those guys, that armor, that's the armor that I want us to eventually get, because that's brutal looking armor.
Pretty sure there is a couple of the old school AR translons that have the Empire magic tech. Look, actually, even the armor in Stormblood that I was getting from the Delta Scape was very magic techy.
Sweet. I'm glad to see that even though the cutscene kind of looked like a terrible JPEG, the in-game cutscene looks way, 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 way better.
On a side note, I just got a
It
gobby,
is twisted.
Nice!
It must.
as in fishing.
Only Garlean rule
Oh.
can bring order. We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Yay.
That guy there would be an Ark.
What's that supposed to mean?
That other person, the white one, might be a Grim. And Pointy Boy might be me. Oh, it's him!
Are you pointing out our Empire counterparts?
Yeah, something like that. But then I saw them dragging a thing away in the sky. A thing with 4 legs. Or maybe 4 legs and 2 arms. I can't wait for that first cutscene. You know the one.
Hey, it's the
Yeah.
latest really fun to take.
It's just
I
a
don't.
fun raid to do that when you're dealing with him once and for all. It's a nice throwback, especially when you're the main tank and he's just the one throwing all the butt in. You're like, go on, Shark, and give me what you got.
I just like how it's like, oh, here's these summon spirits and they're so brutal, and then a certain something comes in, essentially just wrecks the lot.
And just goes, lol, nope. What were you saying?
I sense you.
I'm looking forward to that. That one's not going to be too far away.
Oh, that's gonna be ages away.
It's not
Oh,
that far away.
Well, it's nearly the end of ARR.
You do not Golem. You do Titan, then you do
Please, call
Wind
me
one,
Nero.
and then you do Ifrit,
Tell
and
me.
then that's it. That's when the
No,
cutscene
it's
happens.
Ifrit first.
Yeah, I
There's
don't know
Titans-
about the order, but you finish
There's
those
Titans
3.
34, 35, and then all that stuff's around 45-ish.
It's after those 3 that that cutscene happens.
Oh yeah, the cutscenes, yeah, but then
I
the
don't
actual
know
fight
what you-
itself's like yonks away.
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarian sees all.
What did I miss?
Oh, nothing. We were just talking about, well, vaguely talking about spoilery stuff in dramatic and vague fashions.
Well,
Yeah, because no idea who we're talking about.
he
Yeah, you
gunbladed
don't.
her
You
down.
have no idea.
Clean
He
up
did.
this mess, and do
No, I
not
didn't,
miss
because
any.
I had my phone ring, so I put it
Oh.
on mute.
Oh,
No,
I was just gonna say,
at once,
the thing that we're
Lord.
talking about, if you've not played other Final Fantasies before, you would have sort of no idea anyway.
Okay.
I want that.
I guess
red
it'll surprise me
pointy
later on.
helmet.
Garland.
Oh yeah, you'll be
Soon
you'll be like,
you'll be to know the
it's
true
actually I'm
power."
keen to see how you're going to take a lot of it, especially when it's like turn, dramatic twist here, dramatic twist here. This thing happened. This thing happened.
So much cutscenes. Jeez, we're at like an hour and 11 minutes.
Cutscene heaven.
It's alright. I said this one was going to go for a bit longer. Hopefully, I can just get out, run to the attunement crystal, and we'll be good. Just as long as somebody doesn't want to have a half an hour frickin' conversation with me. Hey person I don't know. Blab 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 blab. Here's my life story. I do appreciate the depth of the lore though. I'm sure if I was making the effort to read about stuff, it would be very interesting. But I kind of already know a lot of it, so I don't care. It'd be more interesting for Grim to read than me.
Well, once New Game Plus gets implemented properly, he can just go back and play through all the old missions if he wants.
What is the deal with that, by the way, New Game Plus?
You can just go back and do the missions at your current level.
And everything's scaled to your current level and not like whatever the set levels are at.
Jeez.
Because I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me, if we didn't end up recording this, there was a part of me that was just gonna keep playing 14 and then just do New Game Plus and then just tie it together as a series.
That sounds really broken. Just go back to Gridania with your level 80 character and pick up some level 80 quests to go kill some level 80 rats outside.
Why not?
I mean, I'm sure it would work, but never underestimate the ability for terrible people to find exploits and ruin things and break a game.
You mean like someone start a new character and hop in and then try and get levels that way?
I don't know. People just find ways to exploit everything. I'm not going to accept any of these quests. I'm just going to attune the crystal. And then we can wrap up.
So have you been to all the capitals now?
No.
No, you just come here first to get the crystal.
Yeah, we don't have another 15 minutes to do that.
It's all good. So alright, so dear God, we've actually nearly done it. We're nearly at It's Probably Pirates. We're nearly running a dungeon. That actually might start to happen next episode. Because all Shade will need to do is go to Limsa, then he's got some more cutscenes, and then it's like, yo, it's probably pirates, and then we get to all party up and murder things. I'm keen.
Pirates.
Bloody pirates. It's all they're
Because
good
they
for.
are.
Eating my... God damn it, Grim. God bloody damn it. That's terrible. No, stop it. Right, so if you like what you've seen here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make dad jokes, do your thing. And until the next ep of Final Fantasy XIV, I'm Ark, with me is Grim and Shade. If you're on DudeGoBack, thanks for watching. Peace!